Hello everyone, welcome to Module 1 Part 3 of the course CS 365 Optimization Techniques. Modeling and simulation are two different things. Modeling is the process of representing a model which includes its construction and working. This model is similar to the real system, which helps the analyst predict the effect of changes to the system. While simulation of a system is the operation of a model in terms of time and space, which helps analyze the performance of an existing or a proposed system. In other words, simulation is the process of using a model to study performance of a system. Computer simulation uses the same concept but requires the model be created through computer programming. Computer simulation can be broadly defined as a computer to imitate the operations of a real-world process or facility according to appropriately developed assumption taking the form of logical, statistical, or mathematical relationships which are developed and shaped into a model. Within the overall task of simulation, there are three primary subfields: designing, executing, and analyzing a model. Simulation is often essential in following cases. First, the model is very complex with many variables and interacting components. Secondly, the variable relationships are nonlinear. Thirdly, the model contains random variables. Finally, the output is to be a 3D animation. For example, in this image, it shows the simulation of aerosol dispersion during a sneeze. This could be used to study the extent of dispersion of infectious disease from one person to other. Monte Carlo simulation involves using random number generator to simulate random effects. In everyday life, the most common random number generators are dice. For this reason, dice are often used to represent Monte Carlo simulation. Monte Carlo simulation furnishes the decision maker with a range of possible outcomes and the possibilities they will occur for any choice of action. It shows the extreme possibilities along with the possible consequences for middle of the road decisions. This technique was used to study working of atom bombs. Since the World War II, it has been used to model a variety of physical and conceptual systems. Here is one of the example showing 20-day Monte Carlo simulation for stock price prediction of a Ping An Banks in China. Monte Carlo simulation performs risk analysis by building model of possible result by substituting range of random variables, and then it calculates the results each time using different sets of random values over and over again. This could involve hundreds or tens of thousands of recalculation before it is completed. It produces distribution of possible outcome values. Here you can see that using the Monte Carlo simulation, the value of pi is found. There are a number of advantages and disadvantages of Monte Carlo simulation. The advantages are: it is quite simple and straightforward as long as the convergence can be guaranteed. Secondly, it may provide statistical sampling for numerical experiments using the computer. It often can give a global optimum for the optimization problems. It provides approximate solution to too many mathematical problems. The main weakness of Monte Carlo problems are: firstly, it is not universally acceptable. whether this method can also be used to simulate the system that is not in equilibrium. Secondly, to use Monte Carlo simulation, you need to generate a large number of samplings, which can be time consuming. The result of the Monte Carlo simulation are only approximation. Optimization is an important tool in making decisions and in analyzing physical systems. Optimization is an important tool in making decisions in analyzing physical systems. Optimization is an important tool in making decisions and in analyzing physical systems. In mathematical terms, an optimization problem is the problem of finding the best solution from the set of all feasible solutions. The first step of optimization process is constructing an appropriate model. Modeling is the process of identifying and expressing in the mathematical terms the objective variables and the constraints. The first step of optimization process is constructing an appropriate model. The model is a process of identifying and expressing in the mathematical terms the objective, the variables, and the constraints. Here, we classify an optimization problem based on the types of objective functions, whether it's variables, and here we classify an optimization problem based on the types of objective functions, variables, and constraints. For example, objective functions could be vector or scalar. Variables could be stochastic or deterministic. Constraints could be linear or non-linear, and mixture of all these. This picture shows the classification of optimization problem clearly. There are numerous applications of optimization problem in various fields. For example, designing an aircraft, designing of pumps, shortest path problem, analysis of statistical data, queuing problem, etc. There are so many applications available in various fields. Now we have come to an end of the module 1.